Welcome yogis to sadhana 3, and now let's recap the 6 keys to spiritual success. Enthusiasm, perseverance, discernment, courage, unshakable faith, inspiring company. Now the 4 principles of living yoga allow us to get the most out of a yoga practice without hurting our bodies and our minds. So, first, sukha, go easy. Start off easy in the poses, find your ease. Then, you begin to pulse, spanda, the play between the expansion and the contraction of the poses. And because you've done that, you can play your edges, lila. You can nudge into the pain and the boundaries that the pain seems to set for you. And then, of course, finally, purna. Take it beyond the boundary of the pain, just for one pulse, to bring it to perfection or completion for you. And now it's time for our double breathing. So lay down on the mat or bring yourself into a seated posture. Namaste yogis. This is stage 1 of double breathing. You know how to do this. 10 breaths in the belly to get us started, and then we'll move on with me. Away we go. 2 more breaths. Last one. And lower the chin. Ready for a ujjayi inhale. In and up. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds before releasing with a cooling R breath to decompress the system. Head comes all the way down. Return the head to neutral. Perform pratyahara. So turn your senses inwards into this inner sixth feeling sense that we call dynamic stillness. Good work yogis, now on to stage 2 of double breathing, belly to chest. 10 breaths then, belly to chest with me, away we go. Breathing into the belly, belly expands and then into the chest, and releasing. Two more. Last one. And then preparing for a ujjayi breath. On the inhale. Holding the breath in at the top for a couple of seconds. And then an R breath to release, sending a wave of inner softening through your beingness. Head comes all the way down. Returning the head to neutral. Performing pratyahara, turning those outwardly distracted senses inside and feeling that inner sixth feeling sense that we call dynamic stillness. So we've switched over from thinking to feeling. Good work, yogis. Stage 3 of double breathing. Okay, yogis, 10 breaths in the chest. Away we go. Two more. Last one. And release. Then we'll take a Ujjayi breath up as the head lifts. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds. Before using an R breath to release. Head comes all the way down. Then return the head to neutral. Perform Pratyahara. So turn those outwardly focused senses inside into this inner sixth feeling sense that we call dynamic stillness. Good work, yogis. You can now bring yourself up onto the mat before we head into the moon flow. So inhaling, rotate the hands onto your hips, and then exhaling to step the feet a hip width apart. Then on the inhale, we're going to raise the left arm. And then we're going to exhale into half moon side stretch. And we're going to find our pulse here. So the inhale brings us back up to center. And the exhale takes us just a little bit deeper. We find our ease, we pulse, and then we play our edge. So perhaps pushing it a little bit further on this one. And then bring it to Purna completion on this side. And then inhaling to windmill the arms. Left hand to left hip, right arm above the right ear. And then on the exhale, half moon side stretch. And find your pulse. And once you've found your pulse, you can play your edge. And then on this final exhale, you can bring this pose to completion, to Purna. Before coming back up on the inhale. And then bringing the right hand and the left hand in to support the lower back. For inhaling, to lift the chest and open the heart. And then exhaling into half moon back bend. Then on the inhale, bringing yourself back to center and find your pulse. One more exhale to back bend to bring it to Purna for you. And then on the inhale, bringing the hands to the hips. On the exhale, swan diving down with your hands on your hips into forward bend with toe balance, so gripping your big toe. Then you find your pulse. Inhale, bend the legs, straighten the spine, look forwards. Exhale to bow into the hamstrings. and you can continue your pulse. One more pulse here. Final exhale before we come up into our second variation with the interlaced fingers behind the back, so coming up on the inhale into a ski jump almost. Then on the exhale, bowing forwards, straightening the legs, bring the hands over the head. And now you find your pulse. Now this is bound to create a little bit of burn in the legs, and this is totally okay. This is us playing our edge, breathing through it. Sure to make us resilient and flexible. Final inhale here. Final exhale, bringing it to completion or perfection. Before on the inhale, we're bringing our arms all the way up into Flying Mountain, looking up, and then on the exhale, back to Mountain. And we can take a breath to recover here before we move in to our body rotations. Yogis, excellent work. It's time for our rebirth process in Shavasana or corpse pose. So come and lay down on your back, and then it's 10 light double breaths in the belly. Away we go. Two more breaths. Last one. Before taking a Ujjayi breath in. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds. Before releasing with an R breath. And now I want you to relinquish the control of your body, breath and thinking as you're in stillness. And we're going to do our 61-point body rotation. I'm going to say the body part and you're going to feel it. So bring your attention and your awareness and your feeling sense to the point between your eyebrows, to the pit of your throat, to your right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, tip of right thumb, tip of your index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, pit of throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, tip of the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, pit of throat, sternum, right chest, sternum, left chest, sternum travelling down, navel, pubic bone, right hip, right knee, right ankle, tip of right big toe, tip of right second toe, tip of the third toe, fourth toe, tip of the right little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, pubic bone, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, tip of the little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, pubic bone, navel, sternum, pit of throat, and the point between the eyebrows. Now, yogi, feel the whole body. Whole body. Whole body. Body rotation complete. You can stay here and absorb more of the nutrients from your practice should you wish, or you can get on with your day.